Hey guys, it's Riz. I realized that I have absolutely no idea how to vlog and that I'm super awkward in front of the camera and that I haven't filmed anything today. So now it's like 9 o'clock and all I really have planned is to make dinner and go to bed. So I figured I would make dinner with you guys. But I'm actually not making anything fancy. I'm literally gonna try and make scrambled eggs because I'm in college. And I didn't buy any other food other than eggs, really, and some mac and cheese. But if you guys don't know how to make eggs, so apparently there's actually 3 different styles of eggs, and it's like American, English, and French, I think. And they kind of relate them to like curds, like of cheese, to where American style is like large curd, English style is medium curd, and French style is small curd, I guess. I don't know if the names are actually accurate as to how people cook them in different countries, so if you happen to live in England or France, let me know. Do you guys cook your eggs small curd and medium curd, or do you cook them large curd? Alright, so I have 2 eggs in my bowl. I'm gonna put some milk in. I don't measure anything ever. Maybe it's the Italian in me, I don't know. Put some milk in. It just kind of helps to break them up and make them creamy. And then you basically want to whip them until there are no like clumpy separations. So you whip it until it's all smooth. Alright, so as you can see, it's all incorporated. It's all super foamy. By the way, say hi to Wagner. He is actually a lawn zombie. He has little metal spikes. We're supposed to stick him in the ground. But I got him a while back and just kind of have kept him since. And so now he guards over my stove and watches me make food. He's kind of like my one-person cooking show audience. Can see I'm still kind of moving in, so everything's gonna be kind of a mess for a while. But what I wanted to talk about was kind of the things that happened yesterday, which was the season 3 premiere of Voltron, and of course Girls' Generation's new album, which is their 6th album and also their 10th anniversary special. So I'll talk about Voltron first, and I will completely remain spoiler free, so if you plan on watching it later you can still listen to this. I just think it was honestly really great. If you guys haven't watched Voltron, I completely recommend it. It's a Netflix original, so I think you could only find it on Netflix, but I have been just loving it so much. Of course, I just actually love space a ton, and since I love space, I kind of love anything having to do with space, including Voltron. But anyway, so season 3 came out yesterday, and I went ahead and binge watched the entire thing. I think that the writers tried really hard to develop some of the characters. I don't know if that was based off of what some people had said or if it was based off of just what they had already had planned, but I really enjoyed watching the characters kind of come together to deal with the situations that they're in. As for the introduction of new characters, I absolutely adored all of them, and I feel like even though the season was kind of short episode-wise, we got a lot of good characterization. And I feel like even though it was short, I really kind of feel like I know and kind of have some sort of connection with all of the characters that were newly introduced. So that's always a good sign. Whether they're on the good side or the bad side, I always love to be able to feel like I know a character a little bit better. I'm usually not super into this whole like mysterious thing. Usually if there's like a villain who remains too mysterious for too long of a time, I kind of just lose interest most of the time, unless that's kind of the goal of the show, I guess. But yeah, so I just really enjoyed all the development that I saw kind of from everybody. If you guys don't know, I kind of, it's too hard for me to pin a favorite really. I just kind of love all of them. I kind of wish I saw more of, I guess, Pidge in this season, but I feel like we'll be seeing a lot more probably in the next season. I feel like that's kind of going to be Pidge's season. Well, I kind of hope like Pidge's arc. That would be nice. I love Lance. I love all of them. Hunk is adorable. I want to know more about Hunk. I really do. I feel like out of all the characters we know, well maybe besides Shiro, but I feel like we kind of haven't learned much about like Hunk and like his past life, or his life on Earth rather. I feel like we've kind of missed out on bonding with Hunk at this point, and I'm really interested to kind of know what the writers are going to do with him and what they're going to do with his eventual development and character arc. As for the new Girls' Generation album, I am pretty much in love with anything Girls' Generation does. For any of you that don't know who Girls' Generation is, they are a girl K-pop group, and they are kind of, I want to say they're one of the mothers of K-pop. They're kind of one of the older groups now, especially one of the older ones that didn't disband this past year. They're absolutely amazing. I really love Sunny. I love Soo Young. I love all of them, but those two kind of just captivated my heart from the very beginning. I stan Sunny so hard. You can ask any of my friends. It's just anything, anytime she posts anything, anytime any of her fan sites post anything, I am immediately just all over it. I'm so in love with it, and I love her personality. I actually was really lucky, and I woke up kind of early morning, so maybe like 4 a.m. my time or something like that, and I had no idea why I woke up, and I went ahead and I looked at my phone and I realized that she was doing a live video on Instagram, and I got to watch most of it. I was so excited. I was like, I don't know why I woke up, but this is a blessed moment. I was absolutely thrilled. But yeah, so the new album I think is really adorable. I love that there's kind of a mix of really fun songs and some really kind of ballady songs. I've listened to the whole album probably like, I don't know, 20 times already at least. I keep going back and watching the music video just over and over again, or the two music videos. They've released 2 music videos at this point, and then they've released 2 versions of one of them. So there's one that has kind of a documentary aspect, and then they released the version that doesn't have that aspect. Both of them are great. If I feel like just listening to it in the background, I'll watch the non-documentary version. And if I want to kind of, I can't really translate any of it yet. And I think some people have already. I need to go back and read those because I would love to see everything that our girls have to say. But yeah, I just absolutely loved it. If you guys haven't listened to it and you're into K-pop, I would completely recommend going ahead and listening to it. I know a lot of the fan cams are getting posted now, and I've been going through and watching those. And I completely intend on soaking up every single bit of this until I can purchase a copy of the album for myself. But yeah, so those are kind of my thoughts on those things. I doubt it's really anything super unique, but I'm kind of trying to figure out what I need to fill vlog time with, because usually I just haven't really had a whole lot to fill it with, and I figured that if I'm gonna treat this as a vlog where I'm trying to connect with you guys, then I should probably talk about some things. And if you ask any one of my friends, that is one thing I'm good at, is talking, and talking a lot and talking very fast. So hopefully I'll become less awkward in front of the camera, and I will be able to actually present kind of my thoughts and experiences better on camera in the future. Until then, I hope that you guys are just patient with me and can just enjoy this fun, terrible, awkward interaction. Good morning, guys. It's Riz. I didn't really film an outro yesterday. I just was kind of super tired. Like I said, I'm still in the middle of unpacking, and it's just a lot to do, and decorating and just getting everything settled. So I ended up kind of taking the rest of last night to finish up that and to relax some. But right now I am currently walking to work. That's probably honestly going to be all I do today. Usually when I get into the office, it's kind of my end game, and we just work. Sometimes we work until midnight, sometimes we work until 2 a.m. I think there was like at one point where we worked until 4 a.m. and that was just a really bad week. But yeah, so hopefully this one won't be nearly as bad, but I don't really see myself getting out before midnight. And if that's the case, then I'm probably just gonna go ahead and edit the video and get it ready to put up Monday. I Ideally, I'd like to start putting the videos out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but we'll see how doable that is once school gets out, when school gets back in rather. But yeah, so for now I'm just gonna go ahead and head into work, and maybe if it's not super weird I'll do a cool time lapse, because you guys know how much I love those. I say you guys, no one's watched these videos yet, but one day someone will watch them. Actually, it'll probably just be my sister, so you know. And that's the clock saying that it is currently 12 here, it's noon. I went ahead and ate, and so I'm ready to go into the office, and maybe I'll get out before midnight. That would be ideal, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.